So if all these brand new reports are in fact true, it looks like Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, will remain in the MCU for quite a while, as apparently the deal has been extended with Sony. When it comes to Sony versus Disney, you have to understand, even with Spider-Man being shared between the both of them, even with Disney ponying up more money to make the Spider-Man films and then them getting some back end, they're still rival studios. They go head to head. They feed to different shareholders, and they're still on opposite sides of this warfare that happens in Hollywood. So the fact we even have Spider-Man in the MCU with such a deal between two studios is still something that a lot of people really find hard to believe, because it is one of those impossible scenarios. Now, the latest rumors that are out there, and they're being backed up by more and more insiders, if you will, is that the Spider-Man deal between Sony, Disney, and Marvel Studios has been extended, and that this involves Spider-Man staying in the MCU longer, and that's why Sony is allowed to sort of play in the adjacent version of the MCU with the likes of Morbius, Venom, and whatever else they're developing. Now, let's be real about this. Sony has one option if it comes down to it. Stay in the MCU. That's what they have to do, because we saw what happened last year around this time, well, maybe like 16, 17 months ago, really, but we saw what happened when they decided to pull Spidey out of the MCU. They were back in the exact position they found themselves in after The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Fans from all sides, besides the vocal minority that are saying, yes, you made Venom a better movie than all the MCU Spider-Mans, were out there saying, we're not supporting you anymore. We don't like Sony. Don't like Sony. We're not going to watch your movies. Sony realized, oh my god, we're back at it again. Go back to the table. Let's work out a deal. Let's keep them in the MCU. And now we see some connective tissue in what Sony's doing, such as Morbius, such as things being developed that are going alongside the MCU, sort of. We see the whole multiverse in Spider-Man 3, bringing back Sony actors. So again, yes, this is something that I think is happening. They've gone back to the drawing board and are trying to position things for down the road that will further pay off and benefit everybody. Extending the contract, whether it's an extra appearance or another movie or another 5 movies, who knows, but I guarantee it's happened. And let's say hypothetically they don't, and Sony in a year and a half comes out and goes, hey guys, we're making another Spider-Man starring Tom Holland. It's all Sony, don't you worry, but we can't mention anything from the MCU, so you're not getting his friends, you're not getting anybody he's interacted with, you're not going to get any of the MCU, we can't reference anything, but Tom Holland will just swing around as Spider-Man, and that's really it. No, that's literally not going to be acceptable. People are literally going to turn against that. So yeah, it's in their best interest to make deals. So yeah, I believe it. I believe they will definitely have gotten some sort of extension or extended partnership. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about this more on the upcoming podcast. We'll probably go more in depth on this. So hopefully you guys tune in for that.